Konnichiwa, Rizaki desu. Sumimasen, the music in the background, the noise in the background. Sumimasen. That is a car passing by. Sumimasen. それじゃあ、始めましょう。行こうか。Today I want to talk about, or rather, tonight I want to talk about, I believe I talked about being alone and how to deal with loneliness, having no friends. But I want to update now. You know, I'm from Long Beach City. Watashi wa Rizaki from the LBC, Long Beach City. And I had no friends out here in Pomona, but now I finally found this one girl. She's younger than me. She's a college student, but I'm like 24. She's like about, I'm 24. She's about 5 years younger than me. So she has to be like around, I don't know, 19. I'm not sure. I'm doing the math in my head. However, back on topic. On my spiritual journey, I didn't mind being alone. The problem was being lonely. And I started to feel lonely, you know. And I can't really go back to Long Beach because it's dangerous out there right now in Long Beach. I can't go back to the LBC. However, out here, I was starting to give up, you know. I'm like, man, I need to move to Japan or something because I know enough Japanese. Nihongo benkyou subarashi desu. Hai. Nihongo jouzu desu. Hai. That I can survive in Japan, you know, and communicate at a conversational level. And I finally found a friend, and I don't need to state her name or say her name. That's my business. But she's really cool, you know, and I'm really starting to be remotivated, you know. I'm even considering going back to college, you know, I mean, I'm woke, you know, I'm spiritually woke. College, for me, should be easy because I was already a straight A student back in high school, like back in 2016 when I graduated with all straight A's, you know, high honors. But I went to college for like 2 semesters and I took a long break. But I might go back because I went to Fullerton College, but I might go back to college here in Pomona somewhere if I could find one. それじゃあ、見てくれてありがとう. And もう一回, one more thing. Never be afraid. Never be afraid to speak your mind. Never be afraid to defend yourself. Never be afraid, you know, at all, you know. And akire naide. Never be afraid in general, you know. Like back in Long Beach, you know, let's say I had allies, you know. I'm part Japanese, Filipino, you know. I grew up around Cambodia town. I had allies, you know. And I was never gang affiliated. However, I did have allies and protection. You know, I'm also part Samoan, so Japanese, Samoan, Guamanian, Filipino, and black. But out here, I had none of that. I had nobody watching over me because I've always been, you know, I've never been a gangbanger. I've always been focused on school. I've been a scholar my whole life. I just grew up in the